Born as a son of hip-hop, now a man with a prophecy to preserve a culture through elements of b-boying, DJing, graffiti, and MCing. He is a Kingsman, and this is his origin story.
And that's pretty much all they need to know right there. I mean, it was clearly broken down right there. So you had the family on that track right there too as well.
Yeah, my nephew Xavier, Roman, Nate, and my son Miles.
Word up, man. Word up.
Yeah.
So the new project right now. We've got a couple tracks we've been playing off of it right there too.
For sure.
So making it again, like who is on the project?
Oh man. All right, so for years my wife's been talking about, like, yo, you need to do a project just yourself, no other MCs. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's all I look forward to is the guest appearances. But this one made sense to focus on just myself, not being selfish, but the idea of it being that I'm a Kingsman was to introduce how I could hold it down on the mic. I did get inspired from Guru, who did the Jasmine Taz album.
Mm-hmm.
And so I decided to at least feature producers and mainly musicians. So it started with my man Aaron Green, who's like a producer / composer.
Right.
The guy's only been making beats for like a year and a half, maybe.
Oh, serious?
Dude, you can't even begin to tell me, because you know what it is?
Some people
he's naturally talented. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He comes from a musical background. I don't know how far back, but the guy's been composing music. Even on the vocals, he comes nice with it and everything. And I just kept saying, like, yo, man, more people need to hear this. So it started with my guy, the Soli Ghost.
Yeah.
And if people know Prince Poe from Organized Confusion, that's Prince Poe's nephew. I just happened to stumble upon him. Yeah, I stumbled upon him online. Thank goodness. Sometimes this online stuff can help. Because you can just be chilling and witness somebody's greatness all the way in another side of the globe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can just tap in, reach out, first show respect, be a fan, whatnot, keep it moving, but never know. You never know it can turn into a collab.
Yeah.
And so I featured him. I'm a fan of another group called This Is Moonchild.
Uh-huh.
So Amber Navrin, she's also on the album. She finally blessed me. And then I got Maya Clayton, man. So she represents 805. She's actually a student at Howard right now.
Oh, okay.
And she comes from a musical family. Her dad, Kevin, he played some strings on the album, some guitar on the album, but he's also an engineer, and he's a drummer. He plays music, and his wife is Gio Cello, who plays strings on my last album, Omawale, and she's also in the orchestra at the Hollywood Bowl. So them three together, they're like the craziest music family I've ever seen. And then it goes on to let me see, production-wise, Knots, and he's worked with me on my last album, but I'm really kind of picky. People say I'm picky on beats. I think if it just hits me the right way, yeah, I've been picky on beats.
People are supposed to be picky on beats,
yeah,
right?
but sometimes it can get the worst of me.
You don't want whack beats, though.
Hey, before I continue with that, there was a time years ago, I had a beat tape, and it was supposed to be the next Lootpack album, but it turned out to be the Secondary Protocol album, my first solo album. And I remember getting beats from Madlib, and then years later, or a year later, whatever it was, MF Doom came in and turned in Mad Villain. And I recognized, I was like, wait, why do these beats sound familiar? Yeah, man.
You lagged on
I had all those beats. I passed on every one of them.
Lagged on
because Doom could do that with those type of beats Madlib had. I don't think it wasn't for me. You can't just rap on anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. I'm blessed to be on that album, but the tracks that he rocked on was right for Doom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's see who else. My boy Beat Slayer.
Yeah, Beat Slayer
he's also a dancer legend. He came with the heat. He's been doing stuff for a minute, but he came with some production that really fit the theme on Wing Chun, which is like a style of martial arts. And when I did that song, I was envisioning the fight scenes in the movie The Kingsman. Okay. And it's crazy, you know.
Was that going to be for the video, the fight scenes?
I was thinking of doing something like that, but
we need
really
to call
hard
Mark
to pull off.
Mark Ford, we need you.
Exactly. So yeah, besides Knots, and then I got my boy Soundtrack.
Yeah.
He came through with the remix of My Utopia, which is dope. And that also, I had to give a shout out to to his People's House Shoes, who I think had put out a joint that he did, a beat he did, and that ended up being the beat that I picked for, for him. That was with Street Corner Music. But that's the soundtrack on the beat. And then making sure I'm not drawing a blank. Daru Jones.
Yeah.
Phenomenal drummer. He's blessed me. We were traveling together, and it just started to turn into, what can we do? Like, what can you not do? Because he could do it. I feel like he could do anything. You say any genre, don't matter what it is, you could do anything. Jack Black's drummer, and sure enough, boom, he blessed me on the drums, on a couple of tracks. I think I got also an interlude, which might turn into a future song from Kareem Riggins and Stacey Epps also. That's the Positive People joint.
Got Keon on there too.
Yeah. So Keon Harold, he's on the Change for My 2 Cents. Man, that's a whole crazy story, because a lot of people don't remember Keon had the issue when his son was being accused of stealing. I don't know if you remember that. It went viral. He threw up a video where he was recording what they call a Karen. Like this girl lost her cell phone and was blaming it on him at a hotel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that went viral.
The kid had like
Questlove
the same one.
The kid had the same phone. That was his son. But I never knew who Keon was, because in the video he never showed himself. So we ended up meeting at I think Robert Glasper's festival. It was the first time we met.
Yeah.
And then I talked to him about that story. That ended up leading to, hey, hopefully we could work together. And sure enough, bam, he blessed me on 2 joints.
That's it.
But that pretty
video
much
too on that one.
Yes. Man, we knocked the video out for that. But yeah, man, I think that's all I could think of right now. But all musicians though, pretty much. Yeah.
How do you think so? Those are like 5 different genres of music. Mm-hmm. How was it? Was it difficult to kind of blend all those together to create this project? And when you did do that, do you think that any of that like enhanced like what you're currently doing now, like taking it forward with you?
I think it got me out of my comfort zone. It made me step up, and deliver like a good concept, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just got me right back to that writing and delivering something with a message, with intent, unexpected, not predictable vibes or something like that. But, and a lot of people refer to it as grown folk music, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'll accept that, because I'm a grown man. I can't be rapping about what drink I'm drinking in the club, you know what I'm saying? Or
if you're not
getting
there,
drunker than somebody else and stuff like that. The vibe was just, we still in this for the art of hip hop and preserving it, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's for myself or my son or my future, siblings or whatnot. And that's pretty much what the thought was. How could I flip this into something that is even educational to somebody who might be listening to this? And that's why I had to just keep, still give them something they can listen and learn from. Try to make it timeless at the same time, if that is possible.
So with this record, putting it out, I know people are gonna get a chance to listen to the whole thing.
Yes.
When they listen to the album, what do you want them to kind of take away from the album, from hearing all the different songs that they're listening to, the influences of the different artists, the producers behind it?
Yep.
What's kind of like the main thing that you want them to take out of, Season of the Kingsman?
Wildchild can still spit.
So I got to see you with
because you know how there's a lot of cats be on there like, yo, this grown dude, a lot of and I get it. I'm not tripping. I get it. It's like playing basketball. That moment when Michael Jordan couldn't play anymore. Mm-hmm. When I saw him on the Wizards, I was like, God, because I knew what I liked from him. So I get it when people are fans of the older stuff that we've done, but when they think you're still out of it, I'm like, hey, we ain't gone nowhere, man. Y'all just haven't. I just think the world just hasn't heard enough of us. And it's not just myself. Our whole crew, you know what I'm saying, still are dropping stuff right now. I know my boy Kazi got a project. Metaphor is working on something. Stacey Epps is doing something. Me and George are going to be doing something. Declaim. Oh, shoot. God's Gift, you know what I'm saying? It can't kick. It's like I feel like we are still barely in our experimental phase. People used to say, you guys are ahead of your time. If that's true, well then shoot. If we're doing stuff right now, then we're barely still can be dropping stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I think we weren't diminished by the major labels.
Yeah.
We never had to conform to something else. We just did what we like to do. If you do what you love to do, you'll always continue doing what you love to do.
That's the recipe.
You know what I'm saying? These jazz dudes, they were doing what they loved to do since they were old. But if they had to do something else, I remember seeing, I'm sure you've seen De La perform.
Yeah.
There's this one song that they say, I hate performing. And it's Me, Myself, and I. They say they hate performing it. My opinion was, because that was probably the most successful commercial record they've done.
Yeah.
But that's not what their goal was. Their goal was not trying to make, you know what I'm saying?
Songs, yeah.
Yeah, so.
That just happened to be one of them.
That just happened to be, exactly. So just keep doing what we love to do. But the message is basically, don't be interrupted when you listen to the album. I like to take cats on a journey. Mm-hmm. I don't like the aspect of track 13 is my joint. That's all I listen to. Or number 1 is all I listen to. It's funny because I'm guilty of doing that myself. Yeah. But when I put out music, I want cats to hear the intent. Why did I put that interlude? Or why did I say this on that song that connects to the last song on the record? And they can hear the journey all the way through. I didn't used to think like that. Now I have learned to think more like that, which, we've heard like the Guru, the Gangstar's, and when we listen to albums that we like, we listen from the beginning to the end when there's a dope concept in mind. And that's pretty much what it boils down to. But my point was to obviously show that I could hold down the mic on my own.
Yeah.
So I stayed away from featuring any MCs. It's all musicians and one poet, Jessica Caramore, who I forgot to mention earlier. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Dang, dude.
Yeah, man.
Wildchild.
Come on, man.
Man, people need to pick up the phone and call Wildchild right now, man. Yo, man.
Word up.
You're tripping, man.
Come on.
Wildchild's a beast when he's on the mic. Come on,
Come on, man. Salute.
So this new album, when does it drop officially?
August 22nd, 25.
Ooh,
God, that feels
right
so
around the corner.
That.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, I had this tucked away for like a year, just waiting to say that. 3 weeks countdown.
What? So on this one right now too, you had Knots on this one too, and Knots took, what was it, the second single? Was it the second or third single off the album that DJs were getting? Second single, man.
He did the original of Season of the Kingsman and the remix. Cats was buzzing on the remix a lot. It reminded me of like, you know how it is, Flavor of the Year, or back in the day, that happened to me when I heard Guy for the first time. My fantasy, I heard the remix, and all I banged was the remix.
Yeah.
And they ended up doing the video for the remix, but that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? I love both versions, but I do understand the aspect of the remix, and Knots hit me up on some like, okay, I didn't know you was going there, but I'm glad you went there. So I was like, word up.
Word up, man. Let's go ahead and get it into the remix here then.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and drop that Word on the Streets radio exclusive right here. You guys heard it.
Remix. What up, Knots? It's your boy Wildchild. Let's go. Word on the Streets radio. Come on. Where the love at? Can't even spell hate, cause we above that. Girls make their tail shake. No time for stagnate, cause we are right now. The dark and light is ready for a fight now. Let me fit this line, and while the sun's shining, DJ drop that.